Hi everyone, my name is Saurabh Bansal. Today we are going to solve the problem of the day. So the problem name is facing the sun. Okay, so this is the question name. Okay, so let's understand the question first. So in this question they have given you the array heights. Okay, so they have given you an array. Basically they are representing the heights. Okay, representing the heights of buildings. You have to count the buildings that will see the sunrise. Assume that the sunrise on the side of the array from the starting point. Okay, so basically they have given you an array like this. Okay, these are the representations of heights of the buildings. Okay, basically the first building is of height of 7 units, then we have 4 units, 8 unit, 2 and 9 respectively. Okay, the sun is rising from the right side. Okay, so left side, sorry, or the starting from the array. So now which buildings will see the sunlight? Okay, which buildings will see the sunlight? Okay, so now it is very visible that if the rays will fall like this, okay, the first building will see the sunlight. Okay, the second building will be not be able to see the sunlight because it was like overlap from this first building because it is tall. Okay, now if we talk about the third building, so the third building also can see the sunlight, but the if we talk about the fourth building, it cannot see the sunlight because it's overlapped by this third building. Okay, now if we talk about fourth building, that is also can see the uh, sunlight. So basically what we have to do, we have to count the number of buildings which can see the sunrise. So in this case the count of that is 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so the answer is going to be 3. Okay, so now what we have to do in this question, so this question is very easy according to the approach and the code is also very small. So what we have to do is, okay, so we have to assume that, or it is very obvious that the first building will always see the sunlight. Okay, so firstly we have to take this in count that first building will always see the sunlight. Okay, so we have to count this first building. Now if the second building is greater than this building, okay, that can see the sunlight. Okay, this building is not greater than this. Okay, so this is not able to see the sunlight. But if we talk about this building, this can see the sunlight because it was greater than this building. Okay, so now this can see the sunlight. But if we talk about this building, now the greatest building is this. Okay, any building which is greater than this height would see the sunlight. Okay, now the sunlight cannot be seen by this building, but this building can see the sunlight. Okay, so let's understand it one more time. So like in this array 7, 4, 8, 2, 9. Okay, the first building will see the sunlight. Okay, so firstly we will take a count variable that will count the number of buildings which can see the sunlight. So firstly we will like initialize this value by 1 because first building will see the sunlight. Okay, now the maximum height is 7 for this case. Okay, now if we talk about 4, can 4 see the sunlight? Because it is less than max, so it is not able to see the sunlight. Now if we talk about 8, so 8 can only see the sunlight if the max is greater than this. Max is less than. Okay, so 8 is greater than, so we will increase the count and now the maximum building is going to be 8. Okay, now if we talk about the second building, the 2 size building is not going to see the sunlight because it is less than max. Okay, now it is not able to. But if we talk about the 9, the building with the 9 height can see the sunlight because it is greater than this max value. Okay, so now this will be going to be 3. Okay, so after this iteration, after the whole iteration, the answer is going to be coming in the count variable and this is going to be our answer. Okay, so now let's see how to implement this in the code part. Okay, now you can see over here that firstly what I have done over here is, firstly I have taken the count variable as 1 because first building can see the sunlight. Now the max height for this current case is going to be height of 0. Okay, the first building height is 0. Okay, now I have started the loop from the first element. Okay, not from the like first index, sorry, not the first element, that is first index means second element. Okay, now it is going till the last element. Now if the max is less than the height, okay, in the question they have also given you, okay, let's see in the question part. In the question, they have also given you the height of the building should be strictly greater. That's why I've used only the greater sign over here. Okay. Now, if that is strictly greater, then we have to increase the count. And now the new maximum height of the building is going to be height of I. Okay. After this loop, we have to return the count. Okay. So this is very simple and easy question. Let's try to run this program. Okay. So this is working and let's try to submit it. Okay, so this is completely covered. Okay, so we have covered all the test cases and the question is submitted successfully. Okay, hope you have liked this video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and you can subscribe the channel too. Thank you everyone.